I lived under a bridge between identities. I was unable, or perhaps unwilling, to see me as I am.
I was unable to imagine a world where I would ever fit in.
I prayed I would fit in.
I prayed I would remain invisible.
If I had remained invisible, the truth would have remained hidden.
Could I have allowed that?
How could I have allowed that?
Suffocated by my own shelter, the sacrifice I made cost me my life.
Suffocated by my own shelter, the sacrifice I made gave me my life.
Amelia.
Amelia.
Amelia, that's my name. You can call me Am.
Am. I like it. 40 years have passed by.
Flew by.
Do you still remember?
Of course I do. I do. I still remember the first time we sat here together. Do you still remember?
The truth.
Yes, please.
I tried to forget. I did try to forget America. Tried to forget you, what I really was, what I really am. But I still remember. I still remember you and us. I still remember what it could have been.
40 years ago, the war brought you to America. What war brought you back this time?
My own. After Lourdes passed away, there was nothing left.
Lourdes. Is that the name of the pretty girl with the big brown eyes from Lisbon?
Yes, Lourdes is my wife.
Did you love her, Alberto?
We lived together for almost 40 years. She loved me. I learned to love her.
Love? I don't understand.
I didn't understand either. She made it seem impossible. I did get married. There's no changing it. But my marriage felt right back then. I wanted to be happy. I had the right to try.
I've watched many couples. Wives standing next to their husbands, just like you. And I wondered about the suffering, lies, confusion, rage they might be living through. Why, Alberto?
Why? I didn't have any answers. All I had was questions.
Were you happy?
We walked life together. I promised myself she would be happy. Eventually, her happiness was enough for both of us.
Just enough?
Sometimes enough is more than everything you can have.
I always wondered if you lived your romance novel. I tried to find mine. I tried to live it all, and I still try.
I brought these for you.
Oh, thank you. Aren't we all just like flowers? We all have our fragile petals, our fragile secrets. We all have unique ways of being.
Flowers grow, flourish, eventually lose their petals, die.
Despite the most severe winters, spring radiates the most delicate flowers. Even without petals, they will always be flowers.
40 years. It has been a long, cold winter for me.
Winter. I know that winter. Not brought by winds or thunder, but by ignorance. The winter with the sharpest ice.
Look at you. You are all spring.
I survived, but others that I've met were murdered by a fear that seeks to obliterate any evidence that the world is different from the way you might want to see it or believe it. In a certain way, I died too. But death was a discovery.
Death.
There was this other part of me, an unseen part that flourished. And I entered an unimaginable world with all sorts of...
Flourish? Portuguese for flowers. Uma flor? Duas flores.
Flourish? I might have changed in many ways, but you are still very much what I remember.
Charming, I presume.
Of course, more than ever. Why did you come back?
There is nothing left but cold, crippled memories lost in the sidewalks of Lisbon.
Why did you come back, Alberto?
I wrote you. I'm lonely. I can't survive another winter. I need spring. And you're spring to me.
Don't say that. You should feel pride. Pride. Every life is unique, truly unique.
Yes.
But you only have to find the creativity to live it. I found feathers and spangles. I am what I am. I am my own special creation. It's my world, and I want to take a little pride in my world, and it's not a place I have to hide in. And so what if I love each feather and each spangle? I am what I am. Sing with me. I am what I am. There is no universal life. The only thing we must have is pride. Pride for having survived and, in a way, being reborn with a spark of new life.
May I ask, why did you agree to meet with me?
Your letters, of course. The letters that you always send me. And all this time I've wondered. I loved you. I loved you.
40 years ago.
40 years ago, you were too afraid to kiss, to love. To love a man.
You're not a man anymore. And I am still afraid. More than ever, 40 years later, and I am still afraid to love you. As a woman.
A woman, a man, a woman. I am, just am. A flower. Uma flor.
A flower named Am.
We hear the tango fade away and see the night turn into day. My darling, say that you will stay forever part of me. There's nothing in the world can sever. I pray we'll always be together. A love like ours was meant to